This is the biggest Grand Theft Auto 6 update we've gotten in over a year. If you go back to when Rockstar gave us trailer number 2, the Grand Theft Auto 6 website with all the screenshots, information on the characters and the state of Leonida, definitely the biggest news since Rockstar decided to delay the game to this November and last November, and it comes from the CEO of their parent company, Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick. He did a ton of interviews leading up to their earnings call that happened just a few days ago, and he did so with so many sites. He gave us a ton of quotes and a lot of optimism about GTA 6, its release date, when we'll get trailer number 3, and a whole lot more. So let's dive into it. And I'll leave links to all these sites in the description. I think all but one is behind a paywall, so you should be able to read the entire quotes for yourself. Obviously, because Strauss Zelnick oversees more than just Rockstar, he was asked more than Grand Theft Auto 6, but of course, that's what we're going to be focusing on in this video today. The first quote comes from Variety, and they ended up saying this: though no price has been revealed and won't be coming today per Zelnick, Take-Two has confirmed developer Rockstar Games will be marketing the title this summer. With regards to the numerous GTA 6 rumors that have been going around in recent weeks regarding pre-orders opening for the game, pricing, and even the potential for the game to be delayed again, Zelnick said, "I think reiterating November 19th as is a launch day is probably a positive. I think we've been really clear we're releasing the title on November 19th. But summer technically begins at the end of June, meaning that marketing isn't going to start immediately. So the next few weeks," Zelnick said, "I don't think it'll be summertime yet. But when it's summertime, Rockstar expects to market Grand Theft Auto 6. So we'll kind of go in order there. Regarding the pre-order rumors, he actually does talk about that with a different outlet, so we'll save that for then. As far as the delay rumors go, he is just repeating what he has said in interview after interview, that it's still releasing on November 19th, but he does clarify that the marketing is not going to begin until the summertime. And he even kind of tells people to chill out. He says in the next few weeks, it's not summertime yet, but when it is, that's when he expects marketing to begin. So if we're going to take Strauss Zelnick literally here, summer actually begins on June 21st. So at a minimum, we're kind of looking at another 4 weeks before we hear anything from
Another 4 weeks, nice.
Rockstar, and then don't expect it to be like the first day of summer and then to just say okay, now we're going to give you the next Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer or tell you how to pre-order the game. But it does look like it's going to be a few weeks, so it's something we should not expect within the next couple of days. We're going to have to be patient for it. Now, the next outlet he did an interview with, and this one is behind a paywall, it's Barron's. Now, I've included the entire quote, and the first thing they said was, when asked about what happened with the Best Buy affiliate email going out, Zelnick said, "We have absolutely no idea." Going on to say, Rockstar plans on marketing for Grand Theft Auto 6 in the summertime, and we're super excited about that. So again, he continues to say the game will be marketed in the summer, and he does talk about that Best Buy pre-order fiasco going on, and he basically just says we have no idea how.
So that was fake with Best Buy.
That happened. Now, regarding those marketing plans and what we're actually going to get, like what we as the fans and the consumers will see, GameIndustry.biz ended up asking him about those specific marketing plans, saying this: "I've been asked by investors whether we need to spend marketing dollars given the scale of the intellectual property and its reach and the sentiment. And the answer is, of course, we need to market it. We should expect a, quote, very significant, broad-based marketing campaign that reflects where audiences and attention is today," which is to say it won't resemble the approach taken for GTA 5 back in 2013. 13 years ago, we were still buying a lot of network television. We won't be buying a lot of network television. So don't be surprised if you don't see a lot of GTA 6 commercials on TV. Strauss Zelnick says this is because things are changing. Expect to probably see a ton of it on social media. Expect to see a lot of it in more modern avenues. But Rockstar probably and Take-Two Interactive feel that people aren't going to be swayed to buy Grand Theft Auto 6 if they see a TV commercial. Now, they probably will still do some of the traditional advertising that we've seen in the past, whether it be billboards or, murals or paintings on buildings, and I certainly think we will see it. It just might not be the exact same approach that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have. I think it would be fun if they gave the in-game characters sort of social media accounts, like if you could follow Jason and Lucia on either X or Twitter, if you could.
That's a good idea.
would follow some of the in-game brands on social media as well. They did a little bit of that with GTA 5 with like the Epsilon program and whatnot, but it wasn't super huge and not a lot of people followed it. So I hope they change their tune and try that again. I think that'd be pretty neat. Now, after that, Strauss-Zelnick was interviewed by IGN, and they asked him when we would hear from Rockstar Games next, and a little bit more about the marketing as well. Strauss said, well, look, I mean, Rockstar is going to talk all about things GTA in the fullness of time. He's used that exact quote before. So I can speak conceptually only about the marketing of entertainment properties. And I do not think, no matter how big a franchise is, the consumers need to engage with that prior to release. And I think the motion picture business reflects that well. So if you put out a sequel to Mission Impossible, trust me, the studio is still going to spend a whole lot of money marketing on the title, even though we know what we're going to get and we know we're going to see Tom Cruise and we're thrilled that we will. Marketing is still an important part of any entertainment release. So essentially what he's saying here is that even though everyone in the world is aware about Grand Theft Auto 6, is waiting for it, is excited to play it, knows what it's going to be about, you still have to advertise for it. So I think even though he says their strategy will be different, I still think we're going to see things that remind us how great this game is going to be and why, as a consumer, you should want to purchase it, purchase all the consoles you'll need, the accessories to play it, etc. And he uses the theme of Mission Impossible as a nice comparison, and he says Rockstar will talk about it in the fullness of time, which again, he has used in the past. Now, IGN did follow up with Strauss-Zelnick talking about if he does think the release date is on track, and he said, quote, I've been saying for some time that the release date is November 19th. We've obviously reiterated that today, which was on Thursday, and we feel really good about it. So he again confirms it's going to be coming out later this year. That is what Rockstar, of course, has said lately. He's sticking with that. Not surprising that he's just saying the obvious there. And last but not least, we got something from Bloomberg and Jason Schreier. He posted this over on his social media. Take-Two earnings, Grand Theft Auto 6 is still planned for November 19th. No delay. In an interview with Bloomberg, CEO Strauss-Zelnick said he did not know where this week's Best Buy rumors came from and that pre-orders typically start alongside marketing, which begins this summer. So it looks like the summertime marketing will include the ability to pre-order, likely more content in terms of like trailer number 3, screenshots, etc. Now on Bloomberg's site, which was also behind a paywall, they did talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 a little bit, but they were more broadly talking about the console market as a whole. So it's not all that exciting. You can check that out. And I'll, of course, leave a link to it in the description as well. But I'm pretty sure that is all the different websites that CEO and chairman of Take-Two Interactive Strauss-Zelnick did right around their earnings call. If I happen to miss any, I'll do a follow-up, but I think I covered all of them there. That is a huge Grand Theft Auto 6 update, and we've been getting more of them from him lately, even more so than Rockstar Games themselves, which is why I feel like it's one of the biggest updates we've gotten in the last year, certainly like the last 6 months. Let me know what you think about all of his comments, though, in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the
Great video, yeah. It could be delayed again.